Hello, my name is Mr. Clunky and this is Story Roulette, the show where I tell random stories from random words and then, well, hope for the best. Now I'm going to try something a little bit different today. Instead of just picking one word, I'm going to pick 3 words actually. I'm going to pick one noun, one verb and one name, so as to form sort of an entity with certain properties to make things a little bit more specific. Now unfortunately I can't just have a hat of stories. I'm going to need a little bit more, a few more things. Yes. So, today's episode is brought to you by Brazen Braden. Thank you very much for submitting your words as well as your ideas. Please, if you have any ideas for the format of the show, please feel free to leave it in the comment section along with your list of words and whatnot. So, because of the new format, we're going to need a few more things. So, what I thought I'd do, I will have a chest of nouns, a hat of names, and a box of verbs. Alright, I know it looks wooden, but it's a box. Okay, so, first things first. I'm gonna duck down for a second. Chest of verbs, or nouns, sorry. Chest of nouns. Shake it up. And, well, let's see what we have. Our noun is candlewick. Hope you can see, I hope it's in focus over there. Yeah, candlewick. Alright, so that's our noun. Our noun, candlewick. Our verb. I really need a table. I really. And let's shake it up again. I look like I cheated, didn't it? Okay. There we go. Our verb is a farling. Oh no, sorry. Farting. This is my own handwriting, by the way, so this time it's my fault. Okay, so it's farting. And now the hat of names. Where's the... okay, there we go. There's the paper. There we go. And the name is Tinky Copperninkle. Alright, so... oh, let me just gather them all to make sure I remember them properly. Okay, so we have farting, candlewick, and Tinky. Damn it! I really need to... just dropped another one. Just dropped another one. Tinky Coppernickle. You know what? I'm going to hang on to this one because I'm going to forget it. So candlewick, farting, Tinky Coppernickle. Okay, so here we go. Farting. So this story is about the farting candlewick named Tinky Coppernickle. Yes. So, we are in a new world, a completely different world. Imagine a world filled with gumdrops. Basically, the entire world is just gumdrops and jelly beans and jelly worms and things and all manner of strange creatures. Now, there was a race of people in this land of gumdrops and jelly worms and whatnots, of candlewicks. And as you guys said, it was a candlewick. So for those of you who don't know what a candlewick is, you know, for all of the people living in the first world that has never heard of a candle before, it's an old device, an old technology used to create fire, and by that to create light. So it's got wax around it, and basically the little string thing in the middle is called the candlewick. Yes, I know everybody knows what a candlewick is, but I just had to explain. I just had to. Okay. So among these candlewicks there was one named Tinky Coppernickle. Now, Tinky Coppernickle had a little problem. It was very gassy. You see, he would basically just smell beans, or in this case jelly beans, and he would just spontaneously start farting. Which was a problem for not just him, but, well, everybody else really. So he had got the unfortunate nickname of Tinky the Stinky, or Stinky Tinky. A name he did not very much appreciate. But of course, there's more to Stinky Tinky, than met the eye. Or in this case, the jelly eye, because jelly things have been, yeah, okay. So, one day, Stinky Tinky was, well, slithering down the street, because let's face it, candlewicks, they're kind of like snakes. They don't have legs, so they were slithering around. And he happened to slither past a jelly bean shop. and you guessed it, he started farting profusely. Now, of course, everybody had to just scatter and clear out because Stinky Tinky, or Tinky Coppernickel, well, you know, well, it was pretty stinky. And people didn't like Stinky, so they all ran away. But then, luckily, or perhaps unfortunately, it would have been unfortunately, but luckily, that actually saved the day with his farting, because a giant meteor comprised entirely out of candy. Of course, hard candy. So basically it was a giant jawbreaker, you know, like, you remember those big jawbreakers? Yeah, one of those. And came hurtling out of the air, crashed into the bean shop, and nobody died because everybody ran away from Tinky's little farts. So next time you meet a smelly person, be a little bit more appreciative of their gift to the world. Yes. Okay, thank you. That's it for this week's episode. Thank you again, Brazen Braden, for your contribution. Please feel free in the comment section down below, leave your list of words, and you can be responsible for next week's episode. Also, if you want to continue the story, if you would like to expand or offer your own version of events, please feel free to add that to the comments as well. Thank you very much. I've been Mr. Clunky, you've been you, and I will see you all next week. And I apologize for the shadows, but bear with me here. I'm trying a new setup and one of my lights isn't working, so please, I had to improvise, okay?